Receiving the bar overhead in the snatch is one of the most difficult things that you can do with a barbell because the weight is overhead and we've just went through this violent movement to get it overhead. If the bar is forwards or backwards of our base of support, the weight of the barbell is going to feel much heavier because it's so much farther away from our base of support. So we need to make sure that we're catching this bar perfectly over our midfoot, and if we do that, it's going to feel like hitting a home run, like cutting through butter. It's like you almost don't even feel it. And it's going to be this thing that you're constantly searching for the snatch, and it's hard to understand what that feels like until you've done it. So understand this is going to take a lot of practice, a lot of experience. What really matters in terms of catching the bar over your midfoot and receiving the bar in a good position is what happens upstream from all of this. And that in the second pull, we want to make sure that when we go to extend, we're pulling it as vertical as possible, right? And that we're not leaning and yanking too much, because then there is more space between the barbell and I and more room for the barbell to get out over our midfoot or behind us, right? So I want to be vertical, and then I want to try to drop right underneath the bar so that way it's over my midfoot for the entire duration of the lift. Outside of that, I want you to think about one cue, especially as we gain experience and as we're somewhat inexperienced right now because you purchased this program. It's an introduction to Olympic lifting, is punching that bar up hard. After you're done extending and you're receiving that bar, I want you to think about punching your arms up into the ceiling and then locking that out. Okay, so it's a hard punch, and then from there, if we've done a good job of receiving over our midfoot, it is simply just a matter of standing up from the bottom of the snatch.